Hello guys, this is Ozzy TV on Facebook, Ozzy TV Entertainment on YouTube, OZI_TV1 on TikTok, at OZI, at Ozichukwu, OZICHUKW. That's my backup page on TikTok. And on Instagram, Beta Egbe or OZIT, OZIT_TV1, Ozzy TV. Thank you so much for joining Ozzy TV tonight. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today I want us to discuss, it's a continuation on our topic, what not to do as a student. As a student, I don't want you to go into crime. You know what? So many students do go into crime as a result of not having money to sponsor themselves in school. I've seen where so many of them, when they ask them, where are you schooling? When they ask them, where are you schooling? Where do you school? They will mention the name of their school. They will mention the name of their school. They will mention where they are schooling. They will mention the departments. So as a student, I wouldn't want you to go into that. Don't go into crime. Don't go into criminality. Don't go into doing evil or doing bad thing in order to succeed in life. You don't need that. You can succeed without going into crime. Some years back, I know somebody who told me that, do you know that somebody he was looking for a job? And I just want to tell my students that, please, in case you are looking for a job, ask the person, what type of job is it? Do you know, I know somebody who has a friend. He had a friend then. So he was looking for a job, and the friend offered to help him get a job. Do you know what type of job he got for him? Do you know what type of job he got for him? In Kaduna State. He said he should come and be working where they used to buy people and cut their parts into pieces. That is the type of job he got for him to come and do. Is that a job? Is that a, they say, if he's working there, they will pay him well. He'll be living as a big boy. That is not a job. It's never a job and can never be a job. So please, when you want to look for a work and you go there and tell them to tell you the specification, what type of, let them describe the work for you. Let it be stated in your employment letter. Which type of work am I supposed to do here? And what is my role? So don't be the type of a student that will allow or that will follow the friends sheepishly to a place of slaughter. You follow them, whatever they ask you to do there, you start doing it. Don't do that. Don't follow them. Don't follow the multitude to do evil. Don't follow them to do bad things. Don't follow them to be an oppressor or to harm anybody. And even if they ask you, because I've seen so many students that they ask them, when they caught them, they went into crime, and when they caught them, they mentioned the name of their schools. And they asked them, what took you to this type of thing? He said he doesn't have money. It's not a ground, and it's not an excuse to go into crime or going into kidnapping or going into buying people or going into stealing people's things. It's not the criteria. It's not the solution to it. The solution is for you to work hard as a student, pray, then believe God. God will come for you. God will definitely make a way where there is no way. And when God opens doors of blessings for you, it's more than the one you think you can do by your own in a criminality way. So that one is not even good for you. That one is not good. It's not good for you and it can never be good. So what you should do as a student is to live clean life. Make sure you graduate on a clean slate. Don't go into violence. Don't go into criminality. Don't do odd jobs. While I went to the universities recently, I saw some girls, some ladies, they told me that they work in the nightclub in the night, and in the morning time they will come to school. Yeah. So they use the salary they pay them from the nightclub and pay their school fees. There's nothing wrong in working in the night and going to school in the daytime. But as long as that work you are doing is on a clean slate, there is no crime, there is no criminality attached to it. There is no violence, there is nothing that is against, there is nothing that is against the law that is attached to that work. You are free to do your work. You are free to work and pay your school fees. If not, what will you do? So now, students should learn how not to go into crime. You can succeed without going into crime. You can make it without going into violence. In fact, you will succeed and you will have, when you are eating the money, you have rest of mind. But when you go into crime and criminality, and when you are caught, one, you will spend the rest of your life in jail. All the days of you will spend so many years in prison. And it doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth it for you to spend all the days of your life, all your years in jail and in prison because of something that is not even meaningful. So don't go into kidnapping as a student. Don't go into buying people. Don't go into harming others. Don't go into stealing or armed robbery because of money to help yourself in school. That is what I want to tell us now as students. Please, don't do that. Don't go into those violent crimes. Don't go into anything, crime and criminality in order to help yourself. God will help you by you looking for something to do. You can wash plate in a restaurant. They will pay you. You use the money and pay for your school fees. It's better than you going into crime. Because if they catch you, you end up in prison. Is that what you want? Is it not better you are outside, you have freedom, praying, believing God one day things will be better than ending up in jail that you don't know when you will come out of it? So as student, please, and non-student also, don't go into crime, don't go into criminality, don't do bad things, don't do things that you wouldn't want to hear. Things that when somebody tells you or when you hear it, you will say, oh, why now? Please don't go into it. Don't go into crime. Don't go into stealing. Don't go into armed robbery. Don't go into courtesan. Don't go into kidnapping. Don't go into violent crime as a student. Or even if you are not a student, don't do all these things I mentioned. And as you live your life on a clean slate, God Almighty will come for you to lift you up that people will marvel. Thank you so much for joining Ozi TV. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye.